Hello guys, you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is still Chinedu Onuoha, a veteran trader. I've been trading for about 20 years. Now today we are going to be treating terminologies. So when you're having conversations with your friends who trade the Forex market, you have some cool slangs to play around with. So the first set of slangs we are going to talk about is the currency pair. Now, when we talk about the currency pair, currencies, like I said before, is traded in pairs. Okay, you have the euro, the USD, euro versus USD, GBP, USD, and so on. Now, but I want to make you understand something. The way that these currencies are listed, the first two represents the country, when the third letter represents the currency. So you have the Great Britain pounds, that's GBP. You have the US dollar, United States dollar. You have the Australian dollar. You have the New Zealand dollar. You have the Japanese yen. So the first two letters represent the country, while the third letter represents the currency, because every currency is used in a particular country. Every currency is a legal tender in a particular country. Now, the exception to this rule is the euro, because there are a couple of countries that make use of the euro, so it does not represent one particular country. Okay, now that said, currencies are listed in pairs. So you have euro, USD, Great Britain pound versus the dollar, and so on and so forth. You have the Australian dollar versus the US dollar. Okay, now the second cool term is the spread. The spread is the difference between the bid and the ask, the sell price and the buy price. Okay, so if you have had experience with using exchangers, you find out that there is always a spread, and that is where, like I mentioned in the last course, it is the spread. The brokers who are trading, who are doing direct market access, they are making their money from the spread. Okay, so the difference between the buy and the sell, the bid and the ask, is the spread. So here you would see, for euro USD, you will see this bid, you see the ask, you see the difference. So when you pick a trade, you will notice that most times when you pick a trade, you start with a small loss. That is the spread. That is the profit that the broker is making. Okay, so when a trader says the spread, it is just the small difference between the bid and the ask that you need to cover before you start making profit. Okay, now how you make profit and all of those details, we still have some courses to cover that. Okay, so when you hear someone say the spread is the difference. So the bid is the sell price, the ask is the buy price. So you got that. Now you have the pips. The pips, let me explain what a pip is. So when they say one pip, look at the euro USD. So if price moves from 1.1160 to 1.1161, that is one pip movement. If it moves from 1.1160 to 1.1163, that is 3 pips. So you understand what 1 pip means. Okay, now that's a cool slang again. Now the next cool slang is the lot size. We call it the lot size or volume. And we have three types. We have the micro, the mini, and the standard. So the micro lot size starts from 0.01 and terminates at 0.09. Now 0.01 is like asking the broker to do 1,000 units of foreign exchange. So don't panic. You will understand better when we discuss leverage and margin, because we are going to have a, a course on risk management, and we are going to discuss leverage, and we are going to discuss margin. So the micro lot size starts from 0.01 and terminates at 0.09, and the average value per pip is uh 10 cents. So you see 0.01, 10 cents. which means 0.02 20 cents. Also keep in mind that 0.02 represents 2,000 units of foreign exchange, 0.03 3,000, 0.04 in that order. Now the mini lot size starts from 0.1, which represents 10,000 units of foreign exchange, and in that order you have 0.1, 0.2, 0 until 0.9. So from 0.1 you have 10,000 units of foreign exchange, which represents $1 per pip. So you remember the pip. So if you are trading with 0.1, you have, when it moves 1 pip, that's an average of $1 per pip. If it moves 100 pips, $100 per pip. You're getting the point. Now if you do 0.9, the same thing applies, $90,000 worth of foreign exchange, and so on and so forth. Now you have the mini lot from 0.1 to 0.9. Okay, now the standard lot from 1.0 till infinity. Okay, so you have 1.0 representing 100,000 units of foreign exchange, and the average value per pip is $10, as you can see here. $10. So let's go look practically at this. I have a position here on a $10,000 account, 0.05. Remember what I told you, 0.05 is 5,000 units of foreign exchange. But notice something, I have two positions opened here, which means approximately 10,000. I can open 5 more positions even though I have only $10,000 in this particular account. Okay, so you'll be able to trade higher volumes on smaller accounts. That is the beauty of trading in the forex market. Don't beat yourself up if you don't get it now. We will still discuss leverage and margin in a future course. Okay, now that's that. So the next cool slang is long and short. So when we say long, that's buy is the same thing as saying I'm buying. When you say short, I'm selling. So you can hear conversations among traders who say, oh, I'm long on the cable. That reminds me, I'm going to give you an assignment. Now find out the major currency pairs. What is the slang for each of the pairs? So I just gave you a hint now. GBP USD, that's the Great Britain pound versus the US dollar. The slang, the nickname is the cable. So you can be discussing with your forex trading friends and you are telling them I'm long on the cable or I'm short on the cable. So on the comment section, I want to see the slangs for the Euro USD. I want to see the slangs for all the major currency pairs, and so you can have some cool gists with your forex trading friends, and your other friends who are not traders will not know these slangs. So you tell them I'm long on the cable, or the spread is wide, or I like the broker's spread is tight, and these are cool slangs. Okay, you can say, oh, which currency pairs do you trade? And we are going to be discussing strictly 28 major, or popular currency pairs. Okay, so the bid, the ask, pips, lots. I'm sure you get the hang on that. Okay, now we are going to discuss candlesticks because it is a broad topic. We are going to discuss it as quickly as we can, in subsequent courses. But for now, candlesticks, let it be a mystery. So you can do some small research, and then in the next course, we'll talk about it extensively. Okay, click the link at the description of your video if you have not joined our Telegram community to witness cool stuff. See our free signals where we give you buy and sell entries for our friends and mentees. Okay, our signal services are free and you don't have to pay a cent for them. Okay, so click the link at the description of your video, and if you have friends who need to learn how to trade forex, they should learn from a veteran who has been trading for about 20 years as at the time of recording this video. See you in the next course. Bye for now.